Okay, hello and welcome to our webcast today, where we're going to explore the exciting and potentially lucrative world of hotel room investing in Thailand for lifestyle investors. My name is Terry Johnston. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur. Now, some of you will be joining us live and some of you will be watching the recording. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a registered investment advisor, and the purpose of this webcast is purely educational. Investors should always seek investment and tax advice from their own trusted sources. Okay, that said, let's get started. By the way, feel free to jump on the chat if you have any questions. Our moderator, Lee, will probably answer most of them. However, if your questions go unanswered, then either I or someone from my staff will be sure to follow up with you personally. I see that some of you have jumped onto the chat already. Good idea. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And are you familiar with hotel room investing in Thailand? Have you visited Thailand? Do you live in Thailand? Are you a lifestyle investor already? Interesting. Okay, let's jump right in. So here's what we're going to cover in the next 20 minutes or so. What is lifestyle investing? Some of the reasons you may consider investing in Thailand. I'll review the Thailand tourism and hospitality industry, including historic and projected occupancy numbers. I'll show you a simple method of determining the value of hotel resort assets. I'll cover some examples of investment structures, the kinds of returns that you can expect, how hotel room investing differs from residential condo investing in Thailand. And finally, I'll explore a few current opportunities, so be sure to stay to the very end. Now, most of you are probably here because you've traveled to Thailand or may even live in Thailand and are well aware of how popular the country is for international visitors. And as an investor, you're possibly looking for an opportunity to capitalize on this popularity. You may be a high net worth investor concerned about your investments because of the volatility in the stock market and are looking for capital preservation, cash flow, and long-term capital growth. Or perhaps you're a regular visitor to Thailand and are interested in the concept of investing in your own resort suite or pool villa and are intrigued with the prospect of earning cash flow while you're not occupying it. So, my goal is for you to walk away from this webcast with a good starting point in your understanding of this hotel room investment niche. And if you'd like further personal guidance or to look at some opportunities, I'll be sure to make my calendar available for a personal Zoom call. Now, as this may be a new topic for some of you, let's start with the concept of lifestyle investing as it relates to hotel room investing. The idea is simple: to invest in luxury hotel and resort rooms, villas, condotels, to own tangible assets that generate cash flow from rental yields and over time accrue in value, capital growth, and be able to use the hotel or resort or villa for your own personal vacations. So you're combining lifestyle with investing for cash flow and capital growth. Okay? Everyone with me there? Great. Now, I'm not sure when the transition happened, but there was a time when hotel investments were exclusively the domain of large institutional investors and bank debt financing. Now, however, there are a number of hotel and resort developers opening up to individual equity investors as an alternative or in addition to bank debt financing. Basically, this gives them more access to capital. And this is obviously a good thing for individual investors like you and me, who not too long ago didn't have access to the hospitality industry in this way. Okay? All right. Now, let's talk about why invest in the Thailand hospitality industry. First of all, Thailand is one of the most traveled centers in the world and has consistently been on the top 10 list of most popular travel destinations for years. And tourism represents 1/5 of Thailand's GDP. So they take it very seriously. And in fact, in addition to all that Thailand has to offer travelers, the country is just a 3-hour flight from about 2.8 billion people. And Thailand has invested many billions of dollars into airport expansions and main roadway upgrades. Now, someone in the chat mentioned the China bullet train earlier. It's been in the news lately. Yes, the Thai government is investing heavily on infrastructure to maintain and grow Thailand's tourism, including the Thailand arm of the multi-billion-dollar high-speed train that is currently under construction from China and will drive even more tourists into Thailand, which is great, obviously, for the hotel industry. Now, one thing worth mentioning is that Phuket is being considered to host the 2028 International Expo, and if they're awarded the contract, this is expected to drive an additional $15 billion into Thailand's hospitality sector. And this will allow Phuket to build a light rapid train from the airport to the south of the island. So the next 5 years should be very interesting as we see the Thailand hospitality sector ramp up in a big way. Now, to put it into perspective, here are the Thailand Ministry of Tourism visitor arrival statistics over the last several years. In 2014, 25 million people traveled to Thailand. In 2015, just under 30 million people visited. The following year, the number was up by 2.5 million, and then in 2017, the number was up another couple of million, and then again in 2018. In 2019, Thailand greeted just under 40 million visitors. Of course, we all know what happened from the end of 2019 through 2021, but Thailand tourism is on the rise. And the Thai government is projecting $64.5 billion in tourism revenue in 2023, with the projected number of arrivals hitting 25 million. And they're targeting to reach 32 million visitors by the end of 2024, which is about 80% of the pre-pandemic peak. So the Thailand Ministry of Tourism has also set a lofty target of 80 million tourists a year by 2027. Now, we'll share a link in the chat to a summary of a report that came out of an independent research firm, and they're expecting steady growth in Thailand tourism as well. Okay? So clearly, this is why there is so much investor interest in capitalizing on Thailand's growing tourism industry and investing in hotel and resort rooms and condotels and pool villas as one avenue for individual investors to do that. Okay, now, a few words on some of the tourism hotspots in Thailand. Among the most visited areas is Bangkok, which attracts millions of tourists and worldwide business travelers. It's an exciting and vibrant city, to say the least. Phuket, which is Thailand's biggest island, attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors a month. In addition to incredible beaches, it offers lots of great day trips to surrounding islands, really exquisitely beautiful. Another popular area is the beach resort city of Pattaya, which is only an hour and a half from Bangkok. So it's one of the major getaways for Bangkokians and draws from that 10.5 million or so Bangkok population. Now, just south of Pattaya is Johnston. It has a super long beach and it's not so party-oriented as Pattaya, so it attracts family vacationers and it's a favorite of Bangkokians. Chiang Mai, which is up north and rich in culture and very beautiful, many hundreds of temples and jungle treks, rafting, exotic elephant camps, you name it. So, basically Thailand has something for everyone, and everyone needs a roof over their head when they're traveling, even if they're staying in one of the upscale tent resorts offered by the Four Seasons. Everyone needs accommodation.